Hello everyone, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I am going to talk about the science of memory in marketing, since it is a really important and very interesting topic. Marketing is called a neuroscience, and when you dive into it, you find the answers why it is called this way. Have you ever wondered why some advertisements stay in your mind for weeks, while others disappear almost immediately? It's not luck, it's science. Memory is central to marketing, and brands carefully design ads to make them unforgettable. One of the most powerful tools in memory is emotion. Ads that make us feel something, whether happiness, excitement, sadness, or surprise, are much more likely to be remembered. Emotion activates parts of the brain responsible for memory storage, making experiences stick far longer than neutral, factual content. Repetition is another key factor. Seeing an ad multiple times reinforces it in your mind. That's why brands bombard us with repeated campaigns on social media, TV, and billboards. Each exposure strengthens the neural connections, making recall easier and more automatic. Storytelling is also incredibly effective. Our brains are wired to process and remember stories better than isolated facts. A short narrative in an ad creates context, characters, and emotions, all of which improve memorability. That's why brands like Nike or Apple rarely focus on specs alone. They sell stories we can connect with. Visuals and colors play a huge role too. Bright colors, striking images, and recognizable symbols trigger memory faster than text alone. Even subtle design choices, like font or layout, can influence how well we remember the ad. Novelty and uniqueness are critical. Ads that are unexpected or break the norm immediately grab attention. Our brains are wired to notice changes in our environment, so when something stands out, it's more likely to be encoded into memory. Simplicity is equally important. Complicated messages or cluttered visuals make it harder for the brain to process and store information. Simple, clear, and focused messages are far more memorable. Ultimately, memorable ads guide decisions without us even realizing it. When we recall a brand effortlessly, we're more likely to buy, recommend, or engage. Memory is the invisible engine behind marketing success. So next time an ad sticks with you, know it's not an accident. Brands don't just advertise, they engineer memories, using science to make sure you remember them when it matters most. Thank you so much for listening to my presentations and hope you learned something new today. See you in the next videos.